Imagine spending thousands of dollars to keep your dog safe, only for your neighbor's aggressive mutts to keep attacking anyway. I tried everything: polite texts, expensive fixes, even swallowing my pride. But when they mocked me and blamed my dogs, I snapped. And let's just say, the entire neighborhood knows the truth now. If you've ever wanted to see karma hit back harder than a freight train, hit that like button and subscribe, because this story has it all. Bad neighbors, dangerous dogs, and revenge so satisfying, you'll want to replay it twice. I own 3 dogs. They're my family. I've spent years training them obedience, recall, manners, you name it. And because I'm that neighbor who cares, the second they bark outside, they come right back in. Now, my new neighbors also had 3 dogs, except their dogs were the complete opposite. Loud, reactive, totally out of control. And when they saw how disciplined mine were, instead of being impressed, they got defensive. Whenever I'd gently correct mine, they'd scoff. Don't do that. They're just being dogs. They're doing their job. Translation? We don't want to feel bad about our own dogs being chaos gremlins. I thought, fine, live and let live. But then one of their dogs tried to break through my vinyl picket fence. The same fence I'd paid $8,000 for. I watched, heart in my throat, as my own dogs backed away while their dog rammed against the boards like a battering ram. Fear hit me hard. I could almost hear the snap of the fence breaking, the screams, the fight, the blood. So I acted. I spent another $1,000 on privacy backing and planted 15 boxwoods. Hours of labor just to block the view. When the husband saw me sweating in the dirt, you know what he did? He smirked. That's not gonna work. They'll still hear each other. And the worst part? He was right. Still, I didn't want a war. So I drafted the most careful text I've ever written. I asked them politely to stop their dog from attacking my fence. I offered solutions. I emphasized safety. I even ended with, I still want to maintain good rapport between us. Their response? Playing the victim, blaming my dogs. And then the wife started texting me like a soap opera villain. She ranted that my message ruined her week and that I owed her an apology. My hands literally shook reading her words, not out of guilt, but from rage. Rage that someone could twist my concern for safety into some personal attack. Eventually, they put up a 6-foot privacy fence. Technically illegal height, but you know what? Fine. If it meant not seeing their smug faces, I wasn't complaining. But they weren't done. They started letting their dogs off-leash in unfenced areas. Suddenly, I'd find them in my garden, or worse, darting into the street where kids and joggers passed by. That's when I installed security cameras. And thank God I did. Footage after footage showed the truth. Their aggressive dog slamming my fence. The others running wild in my garden. All 3 tearing across the street like they owned the world. One day, after their dog lunged at mine again, they cursed me out as if I was the problem. My chest burned. Enough was enough. I went to the police. The lieutenant himself reviewed my footage. His face turned stone serious. He told me, send every clip. I'll find them every single time. For once, someone saw the danger the way I did. Then came the cherry on top. One night, my cameras caught them walking their dog in the wildlife refuge across the street. The dog squatted, pooped. They didn't pick it up. Now, my neighborhood has a Facebook group. And in that group, people constantly complain about mystery poop on sidewalks. I'd always ignored it before. But this time? Oh, this time I had proof. I sent the video to our community leader. He looked at it and said, post it, publicly, and email every resident. They need to know. And I did. Within hours, the neighborhood exploded. Comments flooded in. So, they're the ones leaving piles everywhere. I've stopped walking on that block because of their dogs. This explains everything. Our community leader even marched to their door personally, shamed them face to face, and promised to bring it up with the cops. And me? For once, I didn't feel small. I didn't feel powerless. I sat back, arms crossed, watching the same neighbors who mocked me now drowning in humiliation. Because this time, every word I'd said, every complaint, every fear, was backed up with hard, undeniable video evidence. There was no way for them to spin it. You know, sometimes justice doesn't come in a courtroom or from the cops. Sometimes it comes when your whole community finally sees the truth for themselves. And when the bullies are exposed, the silence feels better than any apology they could ever give. If this story gave you chills, smash that like button and tell me in the comments, what's the most satisfying revenge you've ever seen? And of course, subscribe for more stories where karma hits harder than anyone expects.